Hello everybody, welcome to my tutorial on how to get fat and how to stay fat. Having carried around excess sugar myself, I know all about how to keep your body swimming in fat. Okay, so let's get started. Step 1. I want you to eat as much meat, seafood, dairy and eggs as you can, because common sense tells us in order to have more cushion for the pushing, we need to eat the fat of another animal.
You don't have to stop eating the foods you love. Okay, now I stopped eating burgers, beef burgers. I prefer bison, personally. I think it has a better taste, it's leaner, and there are no hormones, no antibiotics, all that stuff that makes you fat. I think it cooks up nicer. I prefer bison to beef, regular cattle beef. I prefer chicken over burgers any day of the week. Not necessarily fried chicken. I like to grill my chicken.
Step 2. Make sure you avoid all clean carbohydrate sources such as fruit, rice, pasta, potatoes, root vegetables, all those sort of foods, because they will cause you to lose fat. No. Remember, the goal here is to keep you a tubster. Step 3.
Diets don't work!
Go on a different fad diet each week. Low-carb diets are particularly good because they teach your body to become a fat storer, instead of a fat burner. Expect to feel like a psychopath while you're not getting enough glucose to your brain, but don't worry, you'll binge out on carbohydrates soon anyway.
Now the ever-popular veggie diet. Vegetarians, they're everywhere now, especially with the animal rights movement going on. Vegetarians usually take away all the animal products and replace them with plant products. Anything that grows on plants, they'll eat that. They will not eat things like meats and dairy products. The problem with veggies, I'm not going to recommend that because, first of all, human beings cannot live on veggies alone.
Step 4. Avoid all forms of exercise. Become allergic to your own sweat. Buy all the fitness gear that you can think of. Don't forget to get a gym membership for a year. But most important, don't use them, because that will cause the lard to shift. Okay, so once you're fat, you need to keep yourself fat. I used to be a chunky monkey, so I have some great tips. As you munch down on your fried chicken leg, make sure you tell people who question your size that it has nothing to do with diet and that you're big boned and you have a thyroid problem. This will always get their sympathy and get them off your back. Make sure you post random jealous comments on fit chicks videos. Say they're anorexic or they're skinny. Remember though, if they call you fat in return, that is an insult and you should call them mean, even if it's true. Make sure you remain anonymous because retribution can be stressful and it can lead to undereating and weight loss. Remember, if you want to stay a chubmeister, then you must live in denial. Call yourself attractive terms like curvy, womanly, plus size, sturdy, voluptuous, full-figured. That way you create an identity which helps keep you comfortable while you're fat. Why change? Watch other fat people on TV like Oprah or the fat people on Jerry Springer. This will help you feel less alone. Because it's not your fault you're fat, make sure you sue fast food joints because this will raise more revenue for your fried chicken and burgers.
Sao Paulo, Brazil. A Brazilian court ruled this week that McDonald's must pay a former franchise manager $17,500 because he gained 65 pounds while working there for a dozen years.
So I just got back from a run and I was thinking, I just want you to know that this video is not intended to hurt anyone. But it is intended to hopefully wake up those who are in denial about being fat. Because a fat is killing you. You know, the fat is killing the environment, the animals. It's bad for everything. You know, it's bad for your health, it's bad for your appearance, your relationships. So I just want you to get that, and hopefully you can make some changes, because a change is needed, or else you're going to check off the planet early, and it's going to be your fault. It's going to be no one else's fault except yours.